What is going on, guys? Welcome back here to a brand new video. Guys, it's pretty much a week, after the matches have just happened, and I'm kind of excited to share the results with you, but I quickly had a couple things to talk about before we get into the arm wrestling tournament, the footage, all that fun stuff. So anyways, I would first like to say that when I showed up at the tournament, I brought my GoPro, the one I'm filming with right now, if this works. And so I brought my GoPro to the tournament, and there's been no GoPro issues leading up to this point. I get up to the tournament, I start filming one of my friends arm wrestling, and it's just not working. It says I have to reformat my SD card. So I sit there, I reformat the card through the GoPro, I start filming again, all of a sudden, the GoPro's too hot, it shuts off. Anyways, all to say that I was having major issues, especially during the time I needed to film the most. So due to these major camera issues, obviously with the GoPro not working, and I had to film everything with my phone, but then the problem is that my phone, literally a new phone, it's Apple, and the computer that I'm using is PC, so just the cord doesn't even fit into the computer. So anyways, in saying this, I'm having issues transferring my files to the computer. So Table Monkeys, I am using your footage. If there are any issues at all, please let me know. You know where to contact me. I have no issues taking the video down. I have no issues, doing some editing it in any way I can. But the footage that I do have is very similar. Maybe the angle's a little bit different, but the concept's the same. So like I said, if there's any issues, please contact me. I have absolutely no issue. I'm gonna try and film this clip on the GoPro. I switched out the SD card. We'll see if this works, and I'm really hoping this works. Second thing here, we're gonna get into the video, but I figured I would do like last video where I'm gonna play the footage, I'm gonna kind of talk through it. You guys will see the matches, my thoughts, my opinions, how I was feeling, that fun stuff, and then just kind of have fun with it. It's gonna be a pretty relaxed video, so grab a coffee, sit back, relax. Let's get into the video. First match. Coming in, very pumped up. Fired up here, I can feel this guy's hand, James Min. Only seen his name, never pulled with him before. I was expecting to get smashed. Very strong dude, very thick hand, very powerful. And yeah, I just wasn't sure what to expect throughout this, but as you can see here, my wrist is kind of lower. I already don't like that. Here, I've realized, I stopped him, and I had the hand, and once I had the hand, I kind of felt like a little bit of pronation, so now I was really pumped up.
Thumbs. Do not carve, do not calf. Close your hands. Go!
Fucking weak.
We got one more.
Elbow. Let it come off you. No.
It did.
Yeah, we got two calls.
Hands back here. We're on one foul.
One foul for Keanu.
So in this match, I thought I pinned him, and I might play the slow-mo while I'm talking here. I don't know. I might play the slow-mo so you see, but I thought I really did think I pinned him, and so obviously elbow foul. I believe that was for me. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I just got to be a little bit quicker so I can get on top of him here. Kind of roll the hand out, but yeah. So far, I'm not really in pain. Just kind of rolling with the punches. We're gonna pause it right. Look how close this is. Depending on the angle, it's not a pin because his hand doesn't seem to touch. But if you take a look here, hand is literally like this close to the pin. So now I have to go to the strap with this guy because we've slipped out a couple times. This is exactly what I do not want to happen because I don't have the power that these guys have. I have a hand advantage. Not most of the time, but a fair amount of time. And right here, we get into a hook. he's coming in, he's driving in. I lost it, and yeah, I lost it, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna brush this one off, move on to the next guy. All right, so next guy is Victor. Now, when I was coming up to this guy here, I've already seen quite a few people talking about him, and this guy's actually Russian, and he's coming from Calgary. He literally flew from Calgary to come down to this tournament to pull with the guys. Just that alone is a big deal, because you got to think that if you're traveling this far, it's a pretty big deal, you know, thinking you're probably gonna place, you know, probably first. So anyways, leading up to this match, I saw Victor, and this guy was already running through people. Like, he was literally running through people in this class, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a headache just watching him. So when I gripped up with him, I'm like, okay, the only chance I really have is if I get like a high hand position on him. But you guys will see what happens in the clip here. So we're gripping up. I can already feel his hand is very strong. I can feel the power. And he flops me over. Pin. So this happens like very quick. I don't know if he could have pinned me instantly, like a flash pin, but anyways, after I felt them, I was now 0-2. And my motivation was there, but I was getting really sore. Like after this match, actually this match is what started all this severe soreness, because if you guys see in the video, my hands like flopped away in a very awkward position. And my comfort zone is really with my hand high at all times, because that's just where I'm really good at. And he exploited my hand, opened it up, pretty much held me there for a couple seconds, and then pinned me. But after getting ran through with these two guys, I went up against a buddy named Urmesh. Now this guy is very strong as well. I've only pulled him in practice, and his hook is very good. His press is very good. The only place I really have an advantage, honestly, is the hand. So I'll play the footage here. You guys will see what happens, and then go from there. Urmesh also trains down in Toronto with the Table Monkeys. So I pull Urmesh, obviously you can tell here, very, very quick pin. I folded the hand right off the bat, it slipped, go right to the strap. Again, I do not want to go to the strap. The strap is literally my enemy. I cannot, and that's something I really have to practice. And going into the next tournament, if I do not pull in the PAL coming up in about a week, then the next tournament I'll be preparing, you know, to build up some more power, because I cannot always rely on hand strength, even though it's kind of fun to watch people's hands fold over. But anyways, in that match, he came in, he hooked, drove me right through, no problem for him. I'm now 0-3 at this point. Like I said, first open tournament, but 0-3, not a great start. Doesn't happen to me too often, so it's a little bit of a wake-up call. But here, going up against another guy, I don't want to get his name wrong. I won't say his name, I'll put it on the screen. But I had no idea what to expect from him too. Some of these guys, you don't have to look big to be very, very strong. And I kind of found this out again right here. Okay, I'm gonna pause it there quickly. So, as you can tell in the video, it was pretty much a flash pin. And let me quickly explain something. At this point, my wrist is actually throbbing. Not my wrist, but this tendon going right down. And that's coming directly off that Victor match. When I say I have a lot of pain, I have a lot of pain. You guys ever get like Charlie horse? Well, imagine getting Charlie horse, pretty much like severe tennis elbow in the arm. And, you know, going up against him, I couldn't pronate anymore. The setup was bad. My hand was too low. Could I have beat him if I was fresh? Or, you know, I don't know. But at this point, even pulling up against Buddy here, who I also forget his name. I do apologize if any of you are watching this video. But even going up against this guy, my hand was throbbing. This piece from like my mid-wrist, maybe to about right here, it felt like I had carpal tunnel. Like it was vibrating. It was very, very sore. So at this point, I'm pretty much 0-4. And my only hope now is to at least get a pin on this guy. You guys will see. Technically, I could have had that one win if we didn't slip and we didn't go to the strap, because that was twice where I was able to get my first guy down. Doesn't matter. I'm going into this match very sore, and you'll see what happens.
Nice clean match, boys. Let's go.
Right there. Don't pull back. Close your thumbs.
Hand,
Do not
wrist,
curve your
over.
wrists. Do not cover the thumb knuckles. Close your thumbs, I said. If you open that, it's a foul. Close your hands. Stop. You cannot open your hands once we've had them closed. If you want your hand, if you don't want to be over your thumb, you're going to have to grip lower. You cannot open once we start. So that's one warning. Okay? Close your hands. When I say close your thumb, you must close it. Close your thumbs. Don't open your thumbs.
Carving. You
You're
see
good
that?
right here. Don't open your thumbs. Close your hands. Go!
So here I felt a little bit better. I was able to stop him. It wasn't like the best, stoppage. I was really holding onto his pinky, but hands low again. Look at my hand placement. It's like in a low hook. Here I had a good feeling I was going to pin him. And so, it's 1 week after. Well, actually, the time I'm filming this video was Friday. I tried to film the video a couple days ago, but I was having camera issues. So anyways, by the time I'm filming this video, I'm still feeling pain in my right arm. And my right arm is way more conditioned, way better conditioned than my left arm. And my left isn't really feeling that much pain. So it's pretty much a week after. I'm finally able to get this video out and hopefully start training on Monday again. But the tournament is what I expected. Like I said, this is my first open class. I usually go into the amateur tournaments and I've placed very well throughout them. But this is the first time where I'm dealing with some bigger competition. Very exciting stuff though. Even though it's not the result I wanted and it is the result I expected, you do learn something from this. And I'm definitely gonna keep rewatching this footage, learning from it, coming back stronger, because in the next tournament, I'm gonna come back way more stronger than I ever have. I have a point to prove to myself anyway. But yeah, so the tournament wasn't bad overall. I want to say thank you to Table Monkeys for organizing it. I think they were the biggest. They had the most influence on this whole event, as it is BAL, and for Hoover for allowing the event to take place at your house. So I thank you very much. It was a very great, fun time, even though not the results I wanted. But I will end the video there. If you guys haven't liked the video, please like the video, subscribe as well, turn on that notification bell, because there are a lot of videos coming. And for those who have been following my videos, or at least new in the last couple videos, I do have some footage coming from British Columbia that I am posting in the upcoming weeks. So stay tuned for that, because it is very different. And I'm actually pretty excited to put it up to show you guys that there's a little bit more than just arm wrestling specifically. So anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like the video, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.